It is time to choose your phone's adventure. My name is Ruth Olawumi. I'm an intern with Yes, and today I will be your guide through your phone's possible end of life adventures. It starts with extraction. All the metals and materials that go into a phone come from the earth, some from very deep within it. The process of mining is complicated, often doing more harm than good on our planet. From the vehicles used to transport ores to the physical extraction itself, many chemicals are introduced into the air, water, wildlife, and vegetation whenever minerals are taken from deep within the earth. Then, manufacturing and production. In this step, resources go from raw materials to usable goods. All the things that make up your phone are made of minerals. For example, lepidolite and indium, pictured on the screen, became a fully functioning touchscreen during this step. Next comes packaging. Most phone packages are made of folding cartons that are covered with a glossy finish. In most cases, the boxes that phones come in can be recycled, but the tiny plastic bits on the inside cannot be. After packaging, there is transport. The process of a phone being transported from the factory to the store is much longer than you may realize. Because phone making is a global process, they first must be transported overseas in container ships. Once they get to their destination, the containers have to be unloaded, and after a while, the phones are finally transported by truck to their designated store. Afterwards, a useful life. A typical cell phone will be used for 2 to 3 years before it's time to get a new one. What comes next is up to you. There are many different paths you can take once your phone life has run out. Some are more environmentally friendly than others. During our Community Day presentation, I spoke with a variety of museum visitors and asked what they did with their old cell phones. The most common way to get rid of an old phone is to leave it in a drawer to collect dust. While this may seem to be the most convenient, the potential of that phone is lost completely. Something people don't realize is that many of the materials inside your cell phone can be reused, depending on their condition. Even if you don't reuse your phone for parts, you can always make a few extra dollars by selling it online. The next most common way people said they got rid of their old cell phone was to trade it in. Some major providers like Verizon, T-Mobile slash Sprint, and Boost Mobile offer buyback and trade-in programs where users can give their old cell phones back to the store to get a new one or get money towards a new one. The next two most common ways to depart with an old phone were by recycling or giving it away. My good friend Alia, who works at the museum, told me that she gave her last phone away to her grandma. That's just one of the ways of how you can help the earth and help others through your actions at the same time. The only option that nobody picked on my whiteboard was throwing a phone away. That might be a good thing because this happens to be the most environmentally harmful option. Unfortunately, policies regarding e-waste differ, not only in the DMV, but across the United States in its entirety. Because our country lacks the legislation regarding recycling in general, it becomes hard for the states to enact anything on the topic. Maybe the people I talked to had learned about disposing of e-waste because nobody picked throwing away their phone on my whiteboard. Now you, the viewer, have the power to choose the correct way to disconnect yourself with old phones. You could give it away, trade it in, recycle it, leave it in a drawer, or throw it away. It's a complicated system, but now maybe you'll think a little bit more about how your choices matter. Thank you for watching, and going forward, make sure you think green.